This is Hussein. Today we'll be talking about the moment when you become a leader. So as humans, we ask a lot of questions. We ask how, why, what, who, but we don't ask when. So I brought this for us to talk about, which is when you become a leader. So let me take you back in history. 480 BC, that's 480 years before the first Christmas ever. I'm sure none of you were born. If you've seen the movie 300, where the Spartans fought against the Persian army, King Leonidas, with 300 of his finest soldiers in a narrow pass at the Battle of Thermopylae, fought against King Xerxes' Persian army. There were thousands and thousands of soldiers against the 300 Spartans. So Spartans then were the leaders in the war, permit me to say, the war section in the human world. So the Spartans were the clear leaders. It was said that one Spartan soldier was equal to 10 average men. Think about that. They were strong, they were fast, they were smart, they were huge. So King Leonidas took 300 of his finest men and he held off King Xerxes' army for a long time, considerably long time. So 300 men against thousands and thousands of soldiers. How did it work? The Spartan soldier has a big shield, right? He has a spear, he has a helmet. So I would ask you, what do you think makes the Spartan army very strong? Is it the spear? Is it the helmet? Is it the shield? Is it the muzzles? Don't be tempted by the other options. Definitely, it was the shield. A Spartan has one big shield, which is big enough to protect himself and practically protect half of the person on his left and half of the person on his right. So they give cover to each other. So they have a formation in which they hold each other shield to shield, and the feeling is there, so strong, they are protecting each other. This makes it almost impossible for an enemy to impregnate the formation. When Spartan soldiers were growing up, they were usually told, you either come home with your shield or you come home on your shield. And this means huge consequences when you lose your shield in battle, because you're destroying the brotherliness. So the average Spartan soldier in war, they hold a shield and then they go in attacks and formations and use the spear, use the shield. And I will tell you, the moment each Spartan soldier protects himself and protects the other, and the other protects himself and the other, and so on and so forth, that makes them leaders. So for you, I would say, leadership is not a rank, it is not authority, it is not a position. Leadership is a choice, it is a decision. The moment you choose to protect the person to your left and protect the person to your right, then you have become a leader. See you next time. Thank you.